All right, Three's Company, breaking the matrix. All right, let's get into some crazy shit and connect some points of light. Because today we have a 76 and tomorrow we have a 77, and this is a doorway. And this doorway is connecting us to the 76, 77 in 2024 that I've told you about in other videos. But that's when Israel turns 76 in April and Trump turns 78 in June. There's an overlap time of them being 76 and 77 there, okay? So this is the build-up for that American Revelation War, in a matter of speaking, of 1776 mirror. Okay, so today, we've been waiting for Jack and Jill to go over the hill, okay, to fetch that pail of water. And that Palestine is... That Pell is being poured over there in Israel, and we need to bring it back over here, in a matter of speaking. And we see the shooters today lining up at 9:01 or whatever the time was. But that 9 is also the 45, because we need the 9/11 to break open. Okay, so I might be a little here and there in this video, because I was just sitting there talking to the wife, and I just realized tomorrow is Hillary Clinton's birthday, and it is that hill that we've been looking for. And so let's get into some things here, okay? So she turns 77 tomorrow, and if you've been following Suzanne Summers, she died at 76 the day before she turned 77. So she died one day before she turned 77, okay? So she died on the 15th. The 15th and the one day before together, all right, in a certain type of math, you can get the 25. And what is today? It's 10/25. And we got the Three's Company in office for that speaker 119, the 9/11 alarm. So Hillary Clinton's birthday today is marking the 76-77 door to get us into those 1776 Revelation war times. And today's shooters, we had 2 shooters, 3 locations. Last I saw, it was 22 shot and 30 wounded. Okay, that's the 223. The 223 is connecting us to the Skull and Bones. It's now 2023. It's the 22-year now mark on 9/11, and that 2-3-year mark is going to take us into the 24 to 25 time frame for 9/11. Okay, for that 23-year anniversary. So now till then is that 223 Skull and Bones time, the Skull and Bonds time. We'll see the fires, the hell on earth breaking open, those types of things. Big fires, cities burn, those types. Because the war on America is going to take place, and we have the Trojan horse set already, and there's been multiple tests throughout the nation, and these are those things that's going on for the past 3.5 years to show people that you're in tribulation or whatever, and the great tribulation is unfolding, which is the second coming of the Lord, who's the dawn, who's here now. So the abomination of desolation has been set up. And then you have Jerusalem being attacked and surrounded. And then now you have Judea, which is America. Y'all need to get to the mountains, okay? Because shit's about to unfold. And Iran, China, Russia, that's a Three's Company. And I told you way back when about these 3 nations, that they all have Mars missions, and America is Mars. We're being turned into that red planet. The red D, Dawn, and the red, pissed off, anger, that's the grieve. That's man, y'all. Battery issues, got to make it quick. So that's the Saudi or the Arab Emirates Mars mission, China Mars mission, and Russia Mars mission, all right? And we also got the American Mars mission, all right? So that's the 4. So these are coming to sear the foreheads. The 2 shooters at the 3 locations today We're at the restaurant, the Walmart, and the recreation. So this is clothing, or this is stores, clothings and such. That's going to go away. You got restaurants, your food and such. That's going to go away. And your recreation, your entertainment, that's all going to go away. All that's done. Okay, we're going into a new heaven and earth. We're getting new shit. All right. So as it does this, all the old heaven and earth are going to be cold away and gone away. All right. So the Hillary Rodham, all right, the Rodham, the Hamas, and the Rod connects us to the Herod and the Herod for Kamala, and it's also the part of the Rho D for the Hero D coming in, because the Hero D needs to be the Don, because he needs to take his donation, his segment of the nation, and then Suzanne Summers is married to Alan Hamill, and that is the Ham also, and that's the Mel for the Bud Light, those types of things, and the L for the God. But then the other day we saw, today we also saw Russia doing a test or showing off 3 things, which was the nuke subs, the missiles, and the bombs. And then Mike Johnson, he is born on the 1/30/72. That 72 is the 77 in a mixed form, but that connects us to that 77 door for Hillary. And that's the short for Mike Hell. And that's the John son for Donald John Trump. So the John son. So we can see looking backwards how that would be, how Donald would come after him. All right. So Trump hit the driver the other day. He showed that on his channel, and they're doing that live golf game right now. So the fog after the driver hit Louisiana, and the Speaker of the House is from Louisiana, but that fog is golf backwards. So that would be kind of that ball hitting there. And from there, you have the Hurricane Hill hitting the West Coast, and then it hit like the LA, the San Diego area, the San Diego area, the D for Dawn, but it hit that area, and now we got Hurricane Hill hitting now, but between now and then you had the war breaking out and some other things, but Trump just had he just said everything's at a simmer. So since everything's at a simmer, it's at that little low boil, right? So you just have to crank up the heat, and it gets to that rapid boil real quick. And that oil, so we're the boil. And that's where the gas and Iran and all the dollar, all this stuff is boom. Okay. So the 3's company, the Suzanne Summers, that has the John Ritter, the Rid Her, and that's America, and that's the Upside Down, Rest in Peace, and we got the Upside play right now. So this is where you'll see the invisible enemy made visible in a different way, to where this is where the shooters and where the Trojan horse is already set. Okay. So the shooters today, if I saw right, they have some terrorist background or whatever. So we're going to get that homeland terrorists. And then we get the Patriots to act, and we get that internal war. And then I think I saw the cartel is doing stuff at the border today at the same time. So we're getting it all there. Boom, 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 boom. Okay? So I hope y'all are ready, because shit is about to unfold. All right? Mike Johnson, it says in Dark Speak that he is a Christian warmonger, okay? And, he looks like a singer. I was going to look up Suzanne Summers stuff real quick. see if I can see something on her. Since we're seeing, that's why. Since we're seeing, the start of the 76, 77, all right, and then we can see, her connections and her 6 degrees of light or whatever. We can better track things. All right. We're just waiting to get to a consolidated point in time, because there's been enough of the matrix to put together to where it's at a very fast-paced game now. So my wife told me she saw the other day or whatever that they're like at it mentioned the 10-day or whatever. So basically, they're doing it's the live game. So this corresponds with the war, the Chinese, the Chinese Mars mission, because they have so many minutes to talk back and forth, to the drones or whatever. So I need to go back and read that Mars mission and some of the original stuff I started off with, because that's what gave me all these things. So I need to go back and refresh. But the Mars mission, they have a delay, lasting 10 to 12 minutes between signals or whatever. So this is lining up with the 10 thing that my wife told me. So I am assuming like every 10 days or maybe as quick as 10 hours or whatever, they're playing off plays of each other or whatever. Okay. So this is where we get like, they don't have time to go back and reshoot stuff. They only have a certain amount of time to shoot or whatever. So this where you get kind of the more improv things, and where we might start hearing things a little more off the cuff. And this is where like Dark Dawn comes in, or Dark Trump comes in or whatever. Okay. And I'll be trying to do more videos connecting all these things as well, because to keep up with the live game and whatever's going on. Okay. To keep you all informed. So either way, so let me see what I can finish. I'm just going to do this till the video cuts off with battery for the most part, because we'll just find out. So Suzanne Summers, born in 46. That connects the 46 to Biden. We connected the October 15th, the one day before, to the 25th today for Hillary's clue in. And then Summers was a bedwetter, all right, until the age 12, which led to, all right, so you got the 22 there, and you're in the 22 now, so the bedwetter and we saw the bed bugs in France, all right, so, and France is also shown on the 28 days things. I expect a big thing in France, because for God so loved the world kind of thing, and that's the city of love, and, the Eiffel Tower, that kind of thing. So I do expect the Fashion Week, or not Fashion Week, but they have the 2 Fashion Weeks there or whatever. So this is fashioning the week, the weekends, and those types of things. And either way, so I still expect a big event in France or Paris or whatever. Okay. Or they might get the shooter on the Eiffel Tower or whatever. All right. So Suzanne Summers.